Good evening all, Varda here, coming back at you with some Hollow Knight. Now, oops, I didn't mean to run through that cutscene door. That was a little unfortunate. I did a little bit of exploring off camera, and purchased a couple of things that I'll show you in a moment. But one of the things that I did find was this toll machine with a symbol of a stag. And it's asking me if I want to pay the toll of 50 geo. And I thought that we would. I thought we'd see what happens when we paid that toll. It looks like a gate opens. Do we go have a look in there? I think we do. I'm curious. Can I actually get in there? No. Okay. So what was the point in this then? I guess we're meant to come back here later. Can we interact with this bell at all? We can. Oh! Alright, cool. An insect has shown up with a seat on its back. Looks a little bit like a taxi. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ringing of a station bell. It echoed down the stagways and called me to you. Ah, it's a stag beetle, presumably. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell will always call me back. These stagways stretch the depths of Hallownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. Alright, so he can take us from here. But basically not very far at this point. Like, we can go back to the village from here without running through enemies if we want to. So, that's not particularly useful for us right now with full health. The other thing that I purchased was the Wayward Compass, which gives us the ability to see where we are and where we have been on the map. And so, while I was exploring, I found that there were a couple of places that, as of yet, we had not been to. Ow! Stop that! Die already. There we go. It's been a couple of days since I've played, like, more than 5 minutes of this game. I say I went exploring, and I did. But my exploring was very quickly very successful. Not to toot my own horn, but once I was able to look at the map and know where I was on it, it was pretty easy to notice that I hadn't been to a couple of places, and once I knew I hadn't been there, it was pretty easy to ascertain that, you know, if I was going to find anything useful, it would be in one of those places that, okay, apparently hitting in the right direction is a good thing. But yeah, you know, that if I was going to find something new, I would have to check out the areas that I had not yet been to. Did I want to come up here? I think I did. Yeah, here we go. And one of the things that we found looked an awful lot like a boss room to me. So I thought that the first thing we'd do this episode, once we'd paid the toll and discovered what there was to discover, would be we would enter the boss room and have a go at this fairly angry looking beetle. Alright, jumping into it's probably not a good idea, and I should have healed before I entered this room, so how's about I go heal and get a couple of health bars back before I do anything like that. There we go. Alright. Take 2. Oh, of course, running into him is going to get me damaged, because it's this game. No! Okay, I wasn't quite able to go over him. But we have a bench nearby. And it looks like he has fairly simple mechanics. I'm not seeing anything there that worries me too much once I get used to it, although apparently I can't even deal with this flying beetle right now, so maybe I should be concerned. Something that I've just noticed, and I probably should have noticed this like last episode, or during, well, any point in the first 2 episodes really, is that when we take damage, our ability to store healing is lessened. So basically, if you want to heal, don't die, because while you're dead, you're not able to offer yourself the same amount of healing, which is or not offer offer yourself in terms of the amount you can store to use all at once. You can't bank as much healing. There we go. Can't bank as much juice. Looks like we're going to get back to the boss room with full health, but we will have to kill our shade before we are able to progress, or we'll be fighting the boss and the shade all at once. Killing the shade usually isn't too hard. There we go. Now, I don't know how large this dude's health bar is, if there even is a health bar size for this dude. Oh! Alright. I thought he was going to be a little bit tougher than that, I'm not going to lie. Good job, us. Alright, so one attempt to see the mechanics, one attempt to beat him, and we have one of our friends! Be free! And he has scurried off. So if we go and visit the dude whose grass I've cut a couple of times, who was crying at the start, I'm sure he'll be even happier to see us now that we have freed two of his children. Or I'm guessing they're children on account of the fact that he has a mustache and they don't. Maybe they are not. Was it this way? I think the other thing that I found was in this general direction. Yeah, here we go. I also found an NPC. I haven't spoken to them yet, so let's see what they have to say. Hello! Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters 2 by 2, and when you're done, let's bury me too. Do you know that one? It's one of my favourites. We can sing something else if you like. You start singing and I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. Well, that was a morbid little ditty, wasn't it? So what are you doing down here for? So what are you down here for? If you came to get wealthy, just look around you. These mines are bursting with riches. There's plenty for everyone. Just grab a pick and join in. Oh, bury the knight with a broken nail. Bury the priest, something about a crown. I can't remember the rest of that one. Maybe I'll just hum it. Okay, well that appears to be the dialogue of that character exhausted. Now, they told us to just grab a pick and join in. But as of yet, I haven't found a vendor that can supply us with a pickaxe. So I don't know if that's just like... if that's the character making us an offer we can't actually do anything about. Or if there is actually a shop from which we can buy a pick and get on with things. Let's have a look at the map again. Looks like this is the only way forward for us on this side now. Oof! That was gonna break. But it does almost feel like we have to let it break. Okay. I'm just gonna say that I have now tried to break this multiple times. Oh, we don't have a map for this area. And, I believe the technical phrase is no cigar. with that in mind, I guess we're going to have to find some different avenues to explore. I really thought that it would take a lot longer to get through the stuff that I found. Specifically the boss. Or at least I'm assuming it was a boss. You know, it was a giant singular enemy in a room by itself. It seems very boss-like to me. Okay, so we can either go down and left or right at the bottom, or we can go over to the left and it appears that there is a way further down and indeed further across. I think, given that we're on this side, it would be a fairly safe bet to go and explore further beneath us rather than going all the way to the other side. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Alright, here we are. Down at this little bottom area. Now, when I first discovered this sort of walking aimlessly around, this guy gave me so much trouble. Like, actually. But it looks like we were able to deal with him relatively expediently today. And if I'm seeing my map correctly, there is a chest up here. Can we get to it? Yes, we can. Give me all of the geo, or monies, or souls, or whatever I'm going to call you randomly. Alright, so now we're getting down to the bottom level, and we can either go left, or we can go right. And because there's an enemy over on the right-hand side, following video game logic as old as time, that is the way we are going to go. Excellent, we can charge up some health and gain a couple of health points back. Oi, stop hiding. All the geo shall be mine. Okay, what have we got over here? I find it interesting that I have to jump, like the terrain is kind of non-existent. I'm getting, like, distinct vibes that I'm heading into an almost new area. Alright, well... Okay.
Bullshit!
Okay, jumped into that. Let's take a moment to heal while she's doing the slammy thing. Or, you know, just get slammed a couple of times. Take a moment to heal. I have to be much better about timing how I dodge that. This looks like a free damage window. Ow. Wait, did I beat it? Oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, interesting. Oh. Alright, we are back down here, and on the way down, I have discovered that these enemies that I thought were like mini-bosses may actually just be standard mobs, on account of the fact that they were alive when I got back to them. But not this one, it seems. This one, it appears, is dead permanently. Interesting. Alright, well, let's go down. These look like houses that have been abandoned. But this one has a light on. Alright, let's go have a look inside. Hello! Your head is on fire. Does that not concern you? Like, his head is on fire, right? I'm not the only one who's seeing that. Or are you oaf? You wield your nail like a club. Esme, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see. This old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually, I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I can thank you properly for the good deed. You're exploring, then? Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers who have been lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail, though, and I can tell just by looking at you, you know how to wield it. Alright, we have exhausted the dialogue, and that means that in a moment, a trip up to Dirtmouth is in order. So that we can see what the reward being offered is. And this looks like a shortcut, no? Oh, so that's the boss room. So now if we want to come down here, we don't even have to run through that room again. That's kind of good to know. Okay. This looks like an area I'm going to need some form of double jump for. I mean, just like... Maybe I'm just awful at jumping puzzles, but I don't think I'm going to be able to get there. So, my plan, as it stands right now, ladies and gentlemen, is to go back and... see Sly up in Dirtmouth and see what Sly might have to trade with us, if anything. But before we do that, there's this rightward pathway. So I am going to go through here, take a look around, casually vandalize the entire place. There's a signpost here with a symbol on it I don't fully understand. And we have stumbled upon a lever that as of yet we cannot access. Okay. Looks like we can't do anything there yet. But at least we know it's there. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back and see the creature that rewarded us for finding its offspring last time. See if it will be so kind as to reward us again. And if not, I shall launch a complaint with management or something. And then we'll go see Sly. I like that cutscene, that's kind of cool. Oh. Where did that bring us out, then? Ah. Apparently I don't interact with the lever. I smack it a bit and then it works. Okay. Well, there are a lot more lights on than before, so I'm going to rest and then we're going to go and explore. Hello, there is a shop. Hello, Sly. Hello, I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travellers such as yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I've several items that may improve your chances of survival. Well, that sounds like it interests me greatly. What have we got? A simple key. Something to pick up Geo as we farm it. Looks like we've got light. And a rancid egg. Alright, well, I mean, we can't really afford any of this right now, but we've had a look. Looks like... Hang on, do we get a reward from this guy? I should probably speak to Sly again. Nope, that just opens? Yes, it just opens the shop. There we go. That was definitely the sentence I wanted to say. Okay, and this is new as well. Oh, that's the station. Alright, that makes sense. So that's the map shop. I'm curious if we can, you know, do anything down here where it looked like we could go later, other than mow the grass. With a simple lock. I reckon that key would get us through that door, you know? I think that's what the key we buy is for. Alright, well, I'm going to go back into the map shop and upgrade our map a little bit, because honestly, as far as survivability goes, I feel okay. But being able to navigate better will be super useful. So, we are going to get the bench pin, because being able to find my way to benches easier will be lovely. And now, I think I'd very little reason not to go and visit our friend who's offspring, or at least I think they're the offspring of that creature, we have been saving. And once we've done that, I think we'll call it an episode. I hope everyone is having a fantastic day, wherever you are in the world. I know I'm certainly having a lot of fun with Hollow Knight. There we go, we got showered in some currency, look at that. Here, look, I'll cut your lawn again. There we go. So we know where a couple more of these creatures are. We just currently aren't able to free them. And with that, everyone, that's where we're going to end the episode for today. So thank you very much for watching. If you do like, please do hit that thumbs up button. It helps a lot, and I would appreciate it greatly. If you have any feedback, preferably, well, without spoilers, then please feel free to leave it below. I'll try and read all of the comments. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.